Okay, the brush control program is what we do is hire an outside contractor to come in and spray brush that's in our right-of-ways. Mainly, this is in unmaintained areas. We won't come in your yard and spray it, and we're not going to spray it through your fields. But unmaintained right-of-way roadsides, we want to target that because brush grows into trees, and trees, when they get in our power lines, affects our reliability. So we can save money for everyone if we just kill the brush now and get it out.
Absolutely. Trees and power lines don't mix.
No.
Welcome to the Power Hour, the official podcast of Henry County REMC. Our cooperative proudly brings reliable, safe electricity to Henry and parts of Fayette, Rush, Hancock, Delaware, Madison, Randolph, and Wayne counties. We're more than just an electric co-op. We're a community-driven force, powered by the people we serve. People like you. On the Power Hour today, we're going to talk with Mark Bauman about our co-op's brush control program, and then switch gears to hear from a couple of local teens who participated in our Summer Cooperative Camp last week. Let's get started. Mark, thanks so much for joining us on the Power Hour to talk about our brush control program. I appreciate you being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Before we dive into the conversation, can you tell our listeners a bit about your role here at Henry County REMC and what you do day to day?
Well, I'm the vegetation coordinator. I handle all contracts as far as vegetation, trimming or spraying, and then I'm over the facilities as far as handling the contracts that renovate the building or any upkeeps, updates, anything that needs to be done. I oversee that project too. I have been here 4 years in August.
Cool. And you're keeping pretty busy.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Well, let's go ahead and talk about our brush control program, particularly for this year. What is the brush control program and why is it important for our co-op and our members?
Okay, the brush control program is what we do is hire an outside contractor to come in and spray brush that's in our right-of-ways. Mainly, this is in unmaintained areas. We won't come in your yard and spray it, and we're not going to spray it through your fields. But unmaintained right-of-way roadsides, we want to target that because brush grows into trees, and trees, when they get in our power lines, affects our reliability. So we can save money for everyone if we just kill the brush now and get it out.
Absolutely. Trees and power lines don't mix.
No.
So can you tell us what areas will be affected this year and how you determine which areas or properties need treatment?
Yeah, we'll be doing the whole system, our entire area. And the reason why we do that whole system every year is to get ahead of the brush control. Because brush that's been cut can grow, depending on species, can grow 3 to 5 feet a year. So in 6 years, which is our maintenance program, every 6 years on each circuit, that brush could be 15 to 20 feet tall.
What should property owners expect if their land is included in the program and it's going to be treated? And what are the more details about the guidelines about what will and won't be sprayed?
Okay. Everything, just to let everybody know that the spray is aquatic friendly. So if you have creeks, ponds, a lake or anything, it will not kill no fish. It's not targeted to kill oriental trees, grasses, or anything like that. It's strictly for the vegetation under the power line. And what we do is we target it and it only. So we have to be careful around beans and corn.
Yes.
But other than that, though, if you just have a fence road running down the highway or a county road, you'll notice that brush wilting and turning brown, and that's the only evidence you'll see is that we sprayed it.
Okay, very good. Do members have the option of opting out of the program if that's their preference, or if they have any questions about that or concerns, what's the best thing for them to do? How can they contact you?
They can contact me by email or cell phone here at Henry County REMC. They can opt out of it. And what we do when they opt out of is we go in partner, which is our system for identifying vegetation, and it helps us rebuild and build lines. And we could go in there, and what we'll do is mark it out in red and put no spray on it. And then I print that map out when Dalton's comes in, which is our spray contractor, and they know what areas to avoid. Most of the time, it's people that have organic gardens, so we stay away from them completely.
Okay, very good. Can you tell me a bit about how the program really fits into our cooperative's long-term goals for improving service and reliability across our area?
The long-term goal is not to have no brush under our power lines, to create a environmental friendly right-of-way that has wildflowers in it, grasses, which is more friendly to wildlife, butterflies. So if you like to see all that, then let's get the brush out. And the long-term effect would be is it'll take our costs down as far as our right-of-way budget on maintaining it, because if there's grasses in there and wildflowers, then obviously there's nothing for us to do but pass it up.
Very good. Great information. Is there anything else that our members should know about this program?
Just that we usually spray in summer between mid-July, mid-August, depending on weather. We don't spray during high winds or during the rain. So it could vary from week to week or year to year. And if they want to have any other questions, just reach out to me.
Very good. Mark, thank you so much for taking time to come in and talk to the membership about the program, give them more information on that important program. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
We ended the month of June with our annual Summer Cooperative Camp, an opportunity for local high school-aged kids to get hands-on experience in utility work and other skilled trades. Two of our campers, Jonathon Farmer and Colton Wise, were kind enough to talk with me about their camp experience and what it meant for them and their respective futures. What first interested you in attending Summer Cooperative Camp? Jonathon, let's start with you.
I was looking forward to learning how to do some of the line work stuff and a lot of the people's stories, how they got that position, what they liked about the position, what they don't like about the position. I really just wanted to learn and meet some new people.
Colton, how about you?
My brother does line work, so it interested me into it. So I was like, this is a great opportunity to learn about the line work and learn people that are here and what they had to say about it and how they did it, when they got into it, what took for them to get in, and how well they like it.
Jonathon, what was your favorite camp activity or presentation?
My favorite presentation would have to be the live line demonstration when they burnt the hot dog and showed the inside of it, how it was all like burnt a line through the middle of it. And the grain bin demonstration I thought was pretty cool. Not something a lot of people can experience hands-on like that. And then climbing the poles and going in the buckets, and the trencher was fun to play with and all that stuff.
Colton, what did you enjoy most at camp?
I really liked the grain bin simulation because I live on a farm, work on a farm, so I know the dangers, but when you actually are able to get in the danger and not be in the death circumstances, I guess you would say, and experience what it's just like without having them, and then the live line, watching the fuse blow was pretty cool. The bucket trucks and climbing pole.
Did anything that you learned at camp surprise you? Jonathon?
I was surprised on how many different jobs there are of specific tasks. For example, they said they need somebody to sit at a substation and watch over it, wait for things to happen there, and just sit at one spot instead of climbing poles and being on the road. And then all of the just different jobs, really. I didn't know there's that many.
How about you, Colton? What surprised you?
I thought it was kind of cool that you had like a specific person for the substation. I really never knew that you just had one person for the substation. And then I'd say the fiber optics, I guess I didn't know that cooperatives and like 9-Star and does that, I guess. I didn't realize that they did that and was offering.
Guys, has this camp influenced what you're thinking about as far as a future career?
It's definitely helped convince me more, being able to do the hands-on and actually try out what you're doing, see the consequences, and knowing that how many people are there to help you. It really makes me want to do it more.
It helped me feel that I feel good about my decision wanting to be a lineman and really do it, because like the live line demonstration, it helped you show do it, and you touch the line, this is what's going to happen to you. And it shows the cooking on the inside of the hot dog, which is very dangerous, but at the same time, it's fun to do.
What would you tell a fellow student who is considering attending the Summer Cooperative Camp? Jonathan?
I would convince them very hard to join it. There's a lot of learning opportunity, meet new people, make new friends, and really just, it's a good experience overall.
Colton, what would you say?
Yeah, if I would convince somebody to come here, because you might, like when we're having the presentations, you might, like the marketing and media or accounting, you might find interest in that instead. And well, you're here, so you might be able to find more out about it. And it's just this camp can prove whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it. So if somebody's thinking about it, well, go spend the week there and you'll learn more about it, or if you want to do it or not. So I would try to convince them to come.
And it's just 1 week. That's not gonna hurt anybody to spend 1 week. Even if you learn 2 things from it, you're getting a benefit that not a lot of people can take. Not a lot of counties do this, so you might as well take it while you can. If anything, you can learn for the price of a week, not 3-4 years in school.
If you don't know too many people from outside your school or county, you come here, now you get to expand, and like John, I met him. He's from we don't even live in the same place. I've met other kids here that are from different places across Indiana, and it's making new people and new connections.
Wonderful. Well, Jonathan, Colton, thank you so much for joining me today. It was really great to get to know you this week at Summer Cooperative Camp. It's time now for your REMC wrap-up. We have an Operation Roundup grant application deadline Monday, July 7th. If you're involved in a nonprofit organization, there is still time for that application to be submitted. Operation Roundup grants are distributed 4 times a year and are made possible by our members who round up their monthly electric bill to the next dollar. And all of that small change makes a big impact. Henry County REMC is collecting school supplies at our office during regular business hours until July 25th. Members who donate 5 or more school supply items for the Back to School Festival will receive a free energy kit with 3 light bulbs, electric outlet and switch sealers, nightlight outlet plugs, and a magnetic thermostat while supplies last. Again, we're collecting those school supplies at our office until July 25th. If you haven't visited our REMC website recently, go check it out, www.hcremc.com. You'll find tons of helpful info like our outage map, ways to pay your bill, news updates, and insights about all our programs and services. This also includes rebate information. You know, this past quarter, we distributed over $1,800 to members in residential rebates for HVAC, electric lawn equipment, and heat pumps. The rebates are facilitated through our power provider, Hoosier Energy, and they're a great opportunity to save some hard-earned money. So find the rebates page while you're visiting hcremc.com. And that wraps up this episode of the podcast. Thanks for joining us for the Power Hour with Henry County REMC, where we don't just provide power, we empower.